Hey guys, a little update and tip video and a haul video all wrapped in one. So I stopped at a thrift store because I want to get some rattle can paint for my latest diorama, which I'm in the process of finishing. And at the thrift store I found an activated charcoal organic vapor filter canister from 3M. This is inside together with the activated charcoal. It's used for avoiding inhaling paint thinner, gasoline, fumes, and so on. Anyway, they're about $2 to $3 a piece on eBay. I paid 99 cents for it. And it's a sealed unit, but I cut it in half with my Dremel, and I got these two awesome grates, which you could paint up and rust for storm drains, which I think I'll use these for. And if you put a backing on it, like put something like this underneath it and painted it, it could be a manhole cover. So those are cool. And I thought I'd do some inserts for it. So here's some of the inserts I made. I wanted it to look somewhat wet, so I used gloss clear. And these two here, you really need to clean the sewer out with these. This is actually aluminum dross from my fire pit, painted up, and I added little leaf bits and so on. And this brown spatter is actually the rusty water from my old hot water tank. I let the sediment settle, and this was at the bottom. Really looks good. Here's a couple other ones. This one actually is an Altoids top, as here's the bottom of it. And here you can actually put some water in there if you want. You can do it with this one too. The rest of these are just tops. This is a jar lid. So you can put these underneath, depending on if you want to do it farther down. Obviously, use the bigger one. Other thing I wanted to show you, picked up this Bruder Toys Unimog, Mercedes-Benz Unimog. I think it's a 1300 from 1980 or so. I don't make this model anymore. Bruder doesn't. Mercedes doesn't either. But it's an awesome toy. Got the Spielgut sticker on it from the association that says it plays good. And that's made in Germany. Got a little independent action on the front. The cabin is really detailed with all the shifters and everything. And so I'm going to be painting that up and modifying it. But I wanted to show you what I put on top. This is a makeup case, this clamshell case that looks like a hatch. And I wanted to show you how you can get the mirrors and the little aluminum trays out of these clamshells and these makeup cases. So here's some examples. Cool aluminum trays. There's little mirrors. So what you do is you simply heat up whatever you're taking out with a little heat gun. It doesn't take long, maybe 45 seconds. Then you carefully pry it out with something very thin, like a paring knife or something, and get along the edge. That way you won't break the mirror, and everything will come out intact, because these are very fragile. They're just aluminum, so they bend real easy. Because the adhesive just heats up. Here's an example. so you can separate it. Then you got to put it on something because the adhesive on the back will be very sticky. So don't set it down on some surface you don't want wrecked. So why did I take those apart? Well, not only for that hatch, but also I wanted a couple mirrors to put underneath these light domes, so they just reflect the light. And so I got those from the makeup. So remember what I told you before about your female friends who use makeup. Remind them that makeup expires and they probably should get new supplies. But don't throw your makeup out. Give it to me and I'll use the parts from my dioramas. And she might even buy it because she can look it up on the internet. And as we all know, if it's on the internet, it must be true. So there you go. So these are 3M organic vapor filters. They sell them on eBay. Look for them in thrift stores and places like that. And come up with a really cool scale drain. I just stuck it in foam board to give you an idea what they look like. Brush that up. Make the road around it look like a real road, and Bob's your uncle. So I'll tell you more about this once I get it finished. But until then, for the universal motorized gadget, the Unimog, I'm out.